Scene one, Apple, take one.
What time is it?
You want to get high?
That's right.
You caught me smoking. You caught me smoking. You caught me smoking. Smoking. You caught me smoking. You caught me smoking. You caught me smoking. It's a motherfucking podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in Oops Got Me Smoking, and right beside me, we have a very special guest. We have Hannah from the Half Baked Bus on here. So, real quick, we're going to give you a minute or two just to tell these people who you are and what the Half Baked Bus is all about.
Sure. The Half Baked Bus has been going around for a little over 4 years strong. We're a North America both event platform, and we've hosted events since the pandemic, like Stoner Bingo. We're about to do our third round of that. We also do wedding bud tenders in legal states and in Canada. My whole company is actually based on this crazy 1968 international converted school bus, also known as a tiny home, for those people who've seen a few YouTube videos, or a schoolie. Yeah. But my whole company is basically surrounded by that. So even my bud tending tables are made to look like the bus itself. I even have subscription boxes that are made to look like the bus and have
nice.
QR codes that lead to my social media inside the bus windows.
Nice. Now, I did check out your website. I did see the bus. That's very creative, by the way. And that was really, really cool how you made your little travel kit into like a school bus. That was really, really cool. But anyways, I wanted to start it off just by saying hi. How are you? We kind of skipped over this part, but how are you? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm rolling into the high life, as I like to call it.
Right, and as we discussed earlier, you are based in Toronto. Am I correct?
Yes. So I'm actually originally from America, but I decided to immigrate to Canada because the whole country legalized earlier, and there were a lot less legal hurdles than America, where it was state by state, and every state had its own regulations. So Michigan, for instance, has very different regulations than California. So I just thought it was a little bit easier for me to go into a country where it was on federal level. But I target both countries, both America for legal states and everywhere for my CBD products and subscription boxes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're shipping everywhere then, not just Canada.
Yeah, I ship everywhere in America. The only thing with Canada is I'm not allowed to ship my CBD. But other than that, everything can go to both countries.
Now that's interesting. You can't ship CBD. Why?
So what's interesting about Canada is you can buy CBD. CBD is fully legal. It's just through the licensed producer system.
Okay.
So only a licensed producer is allowed to sell CBD in a dispensary. CBD is not allowed to be legally sold anywhere outside of a dispensary in Canada.
Oh, okay. So in Canada, are your dispensaries like government run, or are they independently owned like here down
It
here?
depends on the province. So Ontario, is privately owned, and it's some private business owners own it. Some even LPs own their own dispensaries, which is sort of interesting.
Okay.
And then it depends on the province. So like I was in Quebec and I was surprised. Vaporizers are illegal there.
Oh, wow.
Which surprised me, but and then New Brunswick, it's run by the government. So every province can have it a little bit different. Then another of them, I know they sell weed in the grocery store in another of the province. So like any grocery store, you could just buy weed.
Oh, wow. We need to adopt that right down here now.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be amazing. I could just go to Walmart or Meijer or Kroger.
Exactly.
Give me an eighth off the shelf too.
Exactly.
But yeah, now to get back onto the Half Baked Bus, how did you come up with the idea about the Half Baked Bus?
So I originally liked the idea of the bus in the subscription box because I figured that a bus could be figured around a box just by the shape of it. So that idea came to me. Then I started like some of my products, for instance, I offer like paint your own pipe. And I thought, oh, this would be a great activity class
Mm-hmm.
not just a product. So I sort of started expanding in there. And then when Canada legalized and I got married, I sort of planned my own weed wedding and noticed a lack of services for wedding bud tenders and event bud tenders. The same way you'd have a bartender at an event. Why not a bud tender?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
For us people who don't drink,
Yeah.
we need a bud tender at our weddings.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a flashback a minute. I did have an episode where I had Nima Ali from the Medicana bar. She was kind enough to
nice.
sponsor. She was kind enough to sponsor one of my episodes, and she's also a travel. She just goes around and makes food for people, like infused cannabis and all that stuff. So big shout out to her. But now, do you live in the bus at times?
No. So my plan with the bus is my mother-in-law. It may be a thing in Michigan. I know it's in Wisconsin. Have you heard of the cottage term? Okay,
No.
so it's very common for Canadians to like own a second, like very low key property on a lake or like somewhere to relax. And she has like a lakefront property. So my dream is to just convert the bus and rent it out sort of as a high Airbnb, as a weed friendly cottage resort.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what other questions do you know us? Favorite place you've been to? Because you travel with this bus, correct?
No, so the bus is more of a company mascot since it's in the 1960s. It's more stationary. I do have a few bus brand ambassadors for events and things like that. So that's how I roll to different places.
Gotcha.
In North America, I have a large community of these bus owners to travel to events. But one of my favorite places I've been recently, and this is a quirky one, Vancouver Island. So it's like a tropical island off the coast of Vancouver. So, and you could actually take a boat from Seattle, like a few hours, and you'll have palm trees. And it rains like half as much. And it's just like a bunch of quirky hippie people. Like there's a few smoke lounges there and things like that. So I went there and like you're able to just go there and like smoke it up at the lounges, which is fun.
Oh, nice. Now at these lounges, can you take it with you or you have to smoke it all there?
So like same thing with Toronto. They're semi-legal, but like in Canada, it's not as heavily enforced.
Okay.
So when I moved to like here, I was surprised because they would have illegal dispensaries, but like that people would just open up, they get fined, and nobody would get in jail.
Oh, okay.
Which like surprised. So like these smoke lounges aren't technically like allowed, but like they're not. You won't really get in trouble for going, is the way I describe it.
Right. So you're safe inside the lounge,
especially as a customer. If they were going to like prosecute anybody, it'd be the store owner, not like the business patrons, for instance.
Yeah, that'd be kind of shady if you just go in there just to get just to smoke out, and then you get busted walking out. Like, oh, come on, man. Yeah, that'd be kind of shady.
Well, that happened in Vancouver Island. I think the police got shut down like the next day after we left.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm like, we left, and then they just like reopened another week in a different location.
Oh, so you just moved the store.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You just buy out like multiple like buildings just in case that happens. Like, okay, we're gonna move from this location to
rentals,
this location. Right. Now, describe the hippie life for everyone out there, because when some people describe the hippie life, they're thinking Woodstock and rolling around in the mud and tripping on LSD. So, like, go ahead and clear the air about the hippie life for people out there.
So my company trademark is for the hippie in all of us, and that's even on printed on my large half-baked bus box itself. And the bus itself is from the 1960s. So it emblems that whole hippie lifestyle. And a lot of my products are sort of hippie-ish. Like, for instance, I'm smoking, it's actually a seashell pipe.
Oh, wow.
So, like, very, like, hippie-ish, unique, one of a kind, because everything I sell is made in North America. So it's really artisan, hippie, know your vendor.
Right. Now, all your products are handmade, correct?
Yeah, they're made in North America.
Okay. And now I did see some of those products on there that I wanted to get my hands on, like one of those ceramic pipes. For some reason, I love the ceramic pipes. I don't know why. They're just kind of like nostalgic to me, and I love smoking out of them every once in a while. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Those are actually made in Detroit, I was going to say, which
I
appreciate. So they're like, I work with a local pottery artisan, and she is great, but I'll tell her my ideas, and she just is great at implementing them.
This whips them up. And those troll dolls were really cool too.
Yeah.
I like those. Now, what other products do you carry besides the pipes and the troll dolls I just talked about?
Yeah. So my CBD is really popular. Like I would say some of my top products are my like shower steamer boxes or my bath bomb boxes. People love to get those and give those as gifts. And then my subscription boxes actually modeled off of my bus and gift boxes. So a lot of people will buy gift boxes just for a friend or subscription boxes. And I
Oh,
would say those
nice.
are my most popular.
Yeah, I think my fiance would love those bath bombs. She loves those bath bombs for some reason. I don't see it. Maybe it's because I'm a dude. But
Yeah.
I just don't see the whole bath bomb thing, how it's all calming. I don't stay in the tub that long.
Well,
guess.
I have shower steamers also, so that's another popular one for people that just want to
In and out.
aren't the relaxing in the
Right.
bathtub.
Right. Yeah, the shower steamers are
Yeah.
definitely my road. All right, now to get like into like some, funny any like funny stories you have that happened to you on the road or anything like that.
Yeah. So I used to have a van that said like Half Baked Bus on it, and it had an American license plate. So I was driving like all across Canada, I would say from Toronto to like BC. And I was just getting stopped on the road, like, what's up with this? Like, you have American plates. What's with this halfbakedbus.com? So I just remember getting stopped like all the time.
Yeah.
Like with that van, I would say. And now I'm a little bit like more discreet. So for instance, like even like brand ambassadors and things like that, I won't have them like put up stickers. I'll wait till they get to an event.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
lesson I learned.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you probably would get pulled over a lot with like a half baked bus, especially with American plates on.
Yeah,
in
and they're
every
like, and I
country.
was going like ridiculous places like Manitoba. They're like, so like what's up with and the road trip I was going on, because I have a lot of expat friends. So I had a friend from like England, another like dual citizen, and they're like, where are you from? I'm like, America. My friend's like, I'm from England. And they're like, so like why are you all in a car together in like middle of Manitoba?
Just you got an American and an English person going into Manitoba. So you, like, what's your story?
Yeah,
This
like,
doesn't
what's
add
yours?
up.
And they took photo. They were actually like surprised. They took photos of the van. I think they got a kick out of it.
That's great. That's great. All right. To liven up the episode a little bit, we're gonna go into some goofy questions here.
Yeah,
So-
sure, go for it.
At first, they're gonna seem not so goofy, but they'll get
Okay.
there. Okay. Popcorn or M&Ms?
M&M's, sweet tooth.
M&Ms. Have you seen those TikTok videos where they're putting M&Ms in the popcorn?
I'm like, I can't do Milk Duds and popcorn either. I'm like, I need to like eat that. I'm not a combining popcorn with
No.
other stuff, I guess, type of person.
Yeah, I think the Boy Scouts are the only ones that I actually liked when they had like the Calmer corn and the cheese corn in the big tubs. I don't know if you know those.
Yeah, I do.
Like the popcorn, they're like, I think the
holiday
Christmas.
season.
Yeah, the big Christmas tubs are full
Yeah.
of popcorn. Yeah, those are nice. Cat or dog?
I have a dog, so I'm dog.
Dog. Okay, all right. If you could teleport or fly, which one would you do?
Teleport seems faster.
Yeah. Once you can teleport, I don't think flying
Yeah.
is a necessity anymore. Should update some questions. So, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I didn't know. I never thought in a million years I'd be doing like what I did now, living in a different country.
Right.
I never thought like I want to be like a weed bus lady.
Right. Yeah. I wanted to be a carpenter because my grandfather was a
okay.
carpenter. And my grandpa's like, don't be a carpenter. There's no future in
okay.
it. And I was like, okay, NBA. I'm playing basketball for a living. And he's just like,
Like try something more real.
he's like, Dan, realistic. Think realistic. And who would have thought podcasting would be
Yeah.
it? Well, anyways, favorite TV show. Any TV show.
I'm trying to think of like I don't know how this got past me, but I started Flight of the Conchords in the pandemic, which I hadn't seen. And that was
Okay.
pretty funny.
Oh, nice. I have never seen that.
Oh, I would recommend it. It's like a comedic musical from like about a bunch of New Zealanders that like moved to New York, basically,
Oh.
and like start a folk band.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have comments rolling in. There we go. Doesn't take too long, but here we go. With all due respect, both of you have personalities like a brick wall. Thank you, Pills from Lisa.
Mhm.
Some people like us, some people don't.
I
But
feel
it's
like
okay.
pill people don't like me. That's okay.
If you're a pill person,
Yeah.
please move on. But anyways, let's go on. Weirdest food you've ever eaten. Weirdest food.
Weirdest? I'm trying
Yep.
to think of like weird. Lychee fruit, maybe?
A lychee fruit? What is that?
It's like a Thai fruit.
Oh, okay. That's why I've never heard of it. I don't
Yeah.
leave Michigan, so I'm a homebody. I think I ate that. What is it called? It's one of those that fruit that stinks. I forget what it's called though, but I've had that once.
Okay.
Man, it tastes like a feet. Like,
Okay.
I can't remember of
luckily
it.
have not had that one.
Yeah, it looks weird. It's like spongy,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's like a spongy melon, and it tastes like your foot. So it's very disgusting. If people are watching, if you know what that is, leave a comment below, please.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And in the spirit of Halloween, what's your favorite Halloween costume?
I'm gonna be an alien this year.
An
So-
alien.
Yeah, I'm thinking alien.
I think I saw a picture of that on Facebook
Yeah.
as an alien. Have you ever seen anyone go as like Edward 40 Hands? Have you ever heard of that before?
I've heard of that before. I
Yeah,
feel like I've
it's-
seen somebody at a group party or
Uh-huh.
something like that.
But yeah, we used to. I think when I was in my early 20s, a
Yeah.
little older now, but we used to take 40s and tape them to our hands, and we couldn't do anything because we had 40s in our hands, and
Yeah.
it would just. And that's the only thing you couldn't do anything until you drank them all.
Yeah, Canadian beers are bigger, which I like. I didn't realize till I came here.
Oh yeah.
They have the European pints.
Oh wow, yeah, those are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore, but
Yeah.
I could, I guess. But yeah, it's so the half baked bus.
Yeah.
Now, you went over the products, all the stuff that you had on your products and everything. Now, how's the furthest that you traveled with this bus? Like, do you go to California? I know you don't travel with
Yeah.
the bus.
So for instance, like I did an event with a van in Oregon. I did the bus festival
Bus festival.
in Oregon. It was like I vented and sold there, and it was 30 converted buses.
Oh, nice.
Like, and it was a really fun event.
Oh, right. So, do you go to like cannabis festivals and stuff like that too?
Yeah, I've done better, I will say, doing like more local festivals just because they're a little less expensive. From my experience, like a lot of the cannabis festivals are LPUs with like millions of dollars. So for me, it makes sense to do more like local festivals. Like I'm even looking at Oregon State Fair and other hippie-ish events, so to speak, is where I've learned to focus on. But I did NECAN in Massachusetts
Okay.
pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Now, earlier you said you were from the United States. So you don't
Yes.
have to reveal it if you don't want to. But where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut, so about
Connecticut.
just outside New York City.
Yeah, UConn fan.
Oh yeah, I went to UConn.
Oh, nice,
Go
nice.
Huskies.
Like that girl's basketball team is something else. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is now, but back when I used to watch
They
it,
still are. They still are.
still dominant. Nice. Now, what are you smoking on over there?
What am I smoking, or what am I smoking out of?
Yeah, like what strain you got going on?
I'm mostly a mix. Like I
Okay.
normally do a mix of sativa and indica.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. And people, for you guys watching, stay tuned. Like after the show is over, and you can see what I was smoking on earlier in the show. Some beautiful weed footage. And if you don't want to stick around, then you can just go over to YouTube and check it out. It's on a big playlist that says beautiful weed footage. You just check out the beautiful weed
nice
footage
one.
if you want. So yeah, I do I do like to smoke on some concentrates.
Yeah.
Concentrates are my go-to because it's one hit, it's a dab, and you're good. You're good to go for like the rest of your day.
Yeah, when we were visiting Vancouver, we shared like I would say an ounce, my husband and myself, at the dab bar. So that was a fun night. We just like bought an ounce, shared it. I did a tour in Oregon, and I did that as well, which was fun.
Yeah, I've had most of the extravagant things that I've ever smoked. I've had a blunt that was wrapped into a THCA,
Oh wow.
so it was like 90% concentrate, and then inside of it was some crumble and some. I think it was gelato, and that it was I smoked half of that, and I was just parked.
Is
Like, I
that
could not move.
is that like a Canagar? I'm not sure if you've heard of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. And those things, yeah, those things will knock you right on your ass.
I like that's a frequent gift. Like my mother-in-law is a huge smoker, so like we've given her that a few times for Mother's Day and all that.
Right, right. Now, are you a big smoker, or are you mostly into edibles, or you just smoke too, like I do?
It depends, like you were saying about like my situation. So if I'm at home, I'm gonna be smoking.
Uh-huh.
Traveling, I'm more of a like vapor, just because like being on the road, like I'm always like paranoid if I'm crossing into like other states or
Mhm.
other countries. So like traveling vaporizer, but at home definitely smoking.
Definitely smoking. Yep. I smoked mostly at night, so
Yeah.
because I'm an indica guy. During the day, like in the morning, I don't know. I'll do a dab or two in the morning just to get the jump started.
Yeah, wake and bake.
Yeah, and then I'm on my day, and then as soon as my son goes to bed, I'm smoky again.
Yeah, we're smoky throughout like the day, I would say.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like when I didn't have a son, when I was completely single, it was just like a nonstop smoke-a-thon. And now that I do have a son and I have responsibilities and stuff in life,
makes sense.
it's like, how did I do that? How did I go through it all day just getting lit as hell? Because now it's just like I smoke a bowl and then I come down for like a month or hour and a half, and then I come down and then I want to take a nap. I'm just getting older, I guess.
Okay,
older.
yeah, I feel like edibles have that effect on me, and that's like why sometimes I'll stick away from them because they have the like I need to sleep effect. Like smoking doesn't really have that effect on me, I guess.
Right.
But edibles definitely do.
Yeah. Some edibles to knock you on your ass. I had a friend that gave me it was 800 milligram cookie, and he didn't tell me it was 800 milligrams, and I ate the whole thing.
Oh my! Have you ever done like tincture?
No.
Oh, okay, so it's just like basically drops.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you could buy like it looks like a medical bottle, but you could buy drops, but they're dangerous if you go out with people. Like I went out with my friends, and I told them like don't do more than like 4 drops at most, and like nobody listened at all. So they did like the whole entire like dropper, like 2 of those, and one of the person's like I was high for like 2 weeks. Like I felt like sick the next day and all that.
Wow. Yeah, I've never did like the like I've done Simpson oil. It's what we mostly use.
Yeah, I haven't done
for
that
like
yet.
Yeah, we mostly use it in like gummies and stuff like that. But I did like a vial of that once, and that was a bad day.
Oh.
What else? I thought it was CBD, and a guy told me it was CBD, and I took 3 drops of it, and that was bad too. So be careful out there, everyone.
Like start low. Start
slow, work your way up. But again, I want to thank you for coming on and spending a little bit of time of your day with me. Not a problem. Go ahead and take a minute or two, tell these people how to find you and what you do, and like the weddings and stuff like that. How to get a hold of you.
Yeah, so my website is halfbakedbus.com. My email is halfbakedbus@gmail.com. We do special events like weddings, CBD pop-up parties, even stoner bingo throughout most of North America. And I also sell stoner subscription boxes shaped like my bus and CBD products.
Awesome. So everybody, all her links are in the description below. In case you didn't get all that, in case you didn't write it down fast enough, all her links are in the description below. So just click, and then there you go. And you're there. So again, thank you for taking some time out of your day and hanging out with me on Oops Caught Me Smoking. And just in case you guys haven't noticed, if you look up above there, 22 ranked cannabis podcast on feedspot.com and 20th ranked podcast on cbdevious.com. So I love all my haters out there too. Keep my name in your mouth and we're good to go. But I love you guys, and I'm going to leave you. Well, I'm not actually going to leave you yet, but I am going to leave Hannah today right now. So thank you, Hannah, for coming on.
Thanks.
And you're welcome back anytime. I do invite people back on to play some games.
Okay.
So if you get a random message from me one day, you'll know why.
Cool.
Awesome. But thank you, and have a good night, man.
You too.
All right, everybody. That was Hannah from the Half Baked Bus. Again, all her descriptions are in the content or in the description. All her links are in the description below. There we go. Tongue-tied. That's what happens when you smoke a little bit. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. And thank you even for leaving the comments, even though some of them weren't pleasant. But that's okay. I love my haters. Haters is what makes the world go around. And that's how you know you made it. When you have haters, that's how you know you made it. So, everyone, thank you for watching Oops Caught Me Smoking. You can also catch me on Bet That with Dana Jarian every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And The Real Boys every Monday night at 8 p.m. and every other Friday at 9 p.m. also Eastern Time. And something going on. We are again at Indie Pods United 2021 Virtual Podcast Summit. We will be going live Friday on December 3rd at 7 p.m. So go and get that. I have a special guest planned out for you guys. So make sure you catch me live on the Indie Pod Summit. And be sure to turn in next week. Next week, we got the podcast mogul himself, Phil Better, coming in to hang out with your boy. Maybe a little smoke some a little bit. Who knows? And if you're out there surfing the web, I'm almost done with the promos, guys. I swear. While you're out there surfing the web, go to oopscaughtmesmokingstore.com. We got cell phone cases, hoodies, t-shirts, backpacks. We even got backpacks. All proceeds go to all my earnings up until January 8th, 2022 will be donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and Research. So buy a t-shirt, help save a life. That's it. That's all we got. I swear. I'll see you guys next week, every Saturday, 9 p.m. Don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe. I love you guys. Stay up. Peace.
Scene one, Apple, take one.
What time is it?
You want to get high? That's right.
Oops, you caught me smoking. 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 It's a motherfucking podcast.